What in the world are we looking at here? Well, what we're looking at here is one of my simple hacks that I use in my garden and in various places around my yard to see if the plants that are there are getting enough water. So this is kind of a two-part hack that I use. The first part of that hack is using a rain gauge to measure the amount of water that we're getting. Then I can easily go out, see how much is in there, maybe jot it down, keep a little calendar, jot it down. How much water did we get that day and when did we get it? And that will first tell me how much water we're getting in a week. But then if I need to supplement that water, I need a way to know whether or not these plants are actually getting enough. So this is next to one of my elderberry bushes. Elderberries need at least an inch of water a week. They can even take up to 2. They are water-loving plants, so they actually can take even more than that, as long as that's not standing water that's going to stand at their roots and it drains away. But knowing with the soaker hose setup that I have, when they've actually gotten an inch, that's a little harder to tell. So the simple hack is this: take a straight-sided can, and it could also be like a plastic cup or something that you maybe cut off or measure off. Sink it down at the same level in the soil, and then make sure that it's in the line of whatever you're using to water. So if that's an overhead sprinkler, which is not the best choice, but if you got to use it, you got to use it. Or, something like this, like a soaker hose. I make sure that that's in the line of the soaker hose. Then as this hose runs and drips, which happens really slowly, and I find that it's hardest with soaker and drip irrigations to tell, when this is full up, because it's about an inch deep, then I know that that's enough water, there's enough water in the ground, and I can shut it off and we're good to go. So this is one of those silly, easy hacks to use, but it's a great way to know at a glance, without too much effort, whether or not you're actually delivering enough water to your plants when you water them. I hope you find this helpful, and I hope you have a happy day gardening.